Let's place the feet a distance apart on the board. With an exhale, let's push back. Now return. We'll find our rhythm. The next time we close the carriage, let's lift our heels or up on the balls of the feet. Push back with an exhale. Inhale, turn. Let's do 3 more. Close. Bring the heels together, V-foot shape. Push back on your exhale. Inhale, return. You should feel your glute muscle. Three more. And let's close the carriage 5 seconds. Keep it wider than the hips. Push back on your exhale. Inhale, return. Let's do one more like that. Then we'll close. Bring the feet just either the distance apart or a little closer together. Push all the way back and lift your heels. Keep them lifted as you close, then lower the heels. Push back. Close. Lower. Just keep going. More. Let's close the carriage. Stretch the legs upward. Let's circle the ankles. Change direction. Then let's roll up. We're going to change our spring. We'll change to a red and a blue. Let's roll it down. We're going to gather up our straps. We want the short loops. We'll bring the short loops into the palms of the hands. It's back about halfway. Let's get to those straps and bring the legs up into our tabletop position. With our exhale, we'll press those arms down. Inhale, return. Each time we press down, scoop the abdominal muscles down and in. As we press down, let's add stretching the legs away. Arms are straight. Really straight the whole time. Let's do 3 more. Press the arms down to your sides, everybody. Stretch your legs away. We're going to open, exhale, close. Open. 3 more. Pull the legs back to tabletop. We'll raise the arms to our starting position, putting them a little wider than the hips. Exhale down to the hips. Inhale, open back out. And let's add our double leg stretch as we press down. Two more. On our last one, we'll press down, stretch the legs away, lower a leg. As we lift it, we'll lower the other. Three more. Legs back to tabletop. Hinge at the elbow. Exhale, press down, double leg stretch. Three more. Press down, stretch the legs away, open, exhale, close. Two more. Legs back to tabletop. Turn the palms in toward the hips, open to a capital T. Exhale to the hips. And we'll add our double leg stretch. Two more. Stretch the arms to the side, stretch the legs away, lower one leg, exhale, lower the other. Three, two, one. Legs back to tabletop. Circle the arms. Breathe. Let's change direction. Three more circles. Three, two, one. Bring your feet down to the board. And toss your steps down behind us into the wall. Let's take a few deep breaths, swaying our knees side to side. Turn your palms up, with the shoulders open. We have an option. We're on a red and a blue. We can stay with that for Jumpboard. That's going to be more quad work. It's going to pull the carriage closed more quickly. I'm going to roll up. I prefer to jump on a red spring myself. So if you'd like to have a little bit lighter spring or different spring, then roll on up and consider red. The other thing we can have is our small ball. You can use that to jump board. You can place it behind the back of the head. That gives a little neck support, lower jumping. Back down onto our back and parallel on the board, push to the top. Push slowly back just to feel the lightness in our springs, and we'll slowly close. As we push back, we want to scoop the abs down and in. And when we're ready, we can push off with our exhale, give a little stretch the legs toward the belly. So as always, any of the things you do, bother your back, your knees, or thing, just please stop, let me know. There's a lot of modifications that we can do. If you want more form intensity, as we've already noted, something up and neck and shoulders further is going to bring you deeper into your core. You feel good further, support your head in your hand if you want that additional core. Let's do 4 minutes up. Close the carriage and take some resting breath. If you're unhappy with your strength, feel free to change at any point. Next, we're going to jump in a wide second, so we'll have our feet wider than the hips. Kick off when you're ready on your exhale. Let's do 3 more. 3, 1. Let's close and how's everybody doing? That is good. Okay. Next we'll jump the V foot shapes. We'll have our heels together. Kick off on the exhale. You can keep your heels together the whole time. Good. Good. Knee is deep. Next, we're going to jump with one foot a little higher on the board than the other. So one foot a little higher. We'll switch in midair and land the other foot a little higher. Three more. 3, 2, 1. Good close. Take some resting breath. Next, we'll skip. So as we kick off, we'll bring a knee in close to the chest. We'll alternate knees. We want to still touch down with both feet and push up with both feet. Three more. That's 3 deep. I'm getting warm. Okay. Good. Next, we'll do a similar move. We'll have a V foot shape. As we kick off, we'll bring one knee up and out, keeping that hip open with an Irish jig. Three more. Let's close, one press, take some deep breaths. Next, we'll kick off and we'll stretch one leg straight up to the sky, and then the other. Three more. Close and rest. Breathe deep. For our next move, we'll do jumping jacks. We'll start and land with the feet at the center. As we kick off, we'll open just a little bit of the carriage and then close. Breathe on. Look and rest. Take some deep breath. For our next move, we'll do the opposite movement pattern. We'll start and land with the feet in a wide second. We'll kick up, look to the center, then land with this wide. Any suggestions for other fun moves we can try here? So we're going to do one last set. You can do any of the moves that we've already done and see if you can, how many of them you can remember. And then just do some of your favorite ones that you liked. We'll do about 20. Breathe on. If you have the bottle behind the back of your head, take it out, rest your head, and we'll just sway those knees side to side. Yeah, you just let the ball down, just have the courage. Breathe deep. And let's roll up to our left side. For this next step, we just want to rep strength. So one rep. We'll put our head rest down. And we'll keep our socks back up. If you have a tall sponge, just set it underneath your carriage. We're going to put our feet on the headrest. One hands breath behind us at the edge of the carriage. So both of the feet can be on the headrest, or we can stretch the legs and have one ankle crossed over the other, whichever you prefer. Let's pick up those straps. We'll get onto the knot. Shoulders down. Let's tuck the tail, curl down, curl back up. It's all core, so just a tiny little movement here. Up. First to the left, we're going to curl down the left side and then to the right, curl down the right, and back up. So we'll alternate that. If that doesn't go into your back, just go straight up and down. You guys will keep texting there and texting the face three and one back. Okay? Or just bird chirping. I have to say bird chirping or sleeping in together. Like, oh, I will find you. Remember it while I'm here, and then when I go home, I forget. Keep it here. That would be smart. Let's curl right up the center line, and we'll bring our arms into the short loop. Getting ready for bicep curl. You should do that. Then we rise. It can be more of a challenge to raise your arms in the air for your starting position. Three more. Turn the palms down for rowing. Up the tail, curl down, we'll row. Exhale. Three more. Row up. A little harder to the back. Take a full inhale. Full exhale. And we'll turn the palms to face the center. We'll open the arms on the exhale. Three more. Roll up. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Turn the palms of the hands toward the foot bars, shoulders down, bring the fingertips down. Exhale, forwards, foot back. Inhale, return. Close the carriage. The abs combine the shoulder press. Put the forearms into the short glute, right up to the elbow crease. Then we'll either bring the palms together at the heart or cross the hands right over the heart, center shoulders down. We're going to hinge back with a flat back, hinge up. We'll do two more like that. Flat back, and up. One more. Then we're going to do curl downs. It's the tail, curl down a few inches, curl back up. So you can decide which of these feels better for your back right now. If you like the curl downs and you want to do a little more oblique work, let's tilt toward the left and then toward the right. If you're doing those moves, keep both sits bones as even as you can. So it's just a little micro move to the side. And feel free to keep it linear if you prefer that. Do three more. And we'll curl up. Let's flip our arms out of the glute. We can leave our legs the way that they are, or switch to a crank. If you prefer that. Understand, try that. Take the knots. Let's repeat that so that the palms of the hands turn the foot back down. And then exhale. As the carriage returns, slow it down a little bit and lift the strength. Right. Change our springs to a single loop. Very good. Let's get our box, and we'll return to the fireplace side of your carriage. Moving our box. And go to the fireplace side. Long box on the carriage. Again. Welcome to the fireplace side. We're going to sit on the box. Put the ball between the inner thighs. Find the center of the box. We'll pick up our further forward step. Take that further forward strap, short or long loop in the right hand. Put the left hand in the hip. Pull elbow bump to the right. Keep the bones completely level. You can always switch to your shorter loop if you need a little more leverage here. Each time we exhale, let's lift that pelvic floor in and up. If we want more of a challenge for the arms, we can extend that arm as we come across, still keeping those sit bones really level. Let's do 2 more. Then we'll bring that short loop into the left hand. Point the fingertips toward the sky, right hand on the hip. We'll lift up over the crown and return. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Be more. Sit bones level. Then we'll interlace our fingers around that short loop. With our exhale, let's twist to the right. Inhale, return. Bring out that core. More. Then we'll take our long loop into our right hand again. We're going to peekaboo under that right elbow. You can hold the line with the left hand, lift straight up, then bend that elbow. Root those sits bones. It's all right to complain, you guys. Good, Simone and Brum, this is the hardest one. Let's do 3 more. And we'll close that carriage. Place your strap right down into the lap. Step down. Set our ball on top of it. We'll toss that other strap into the well. So we're going to take hold of our lines here and just pull on them and let them drop down into the well. Center. And we'll place our box the short way across the runners. Come back. Close to the level towers. We should be really close to the towers, but not touching. Then we'll step into the well. We'll take our ball with us. We're going to put our feet on the press and see them out. Find those sits on this way. Reach our arms out, put the shoulders come down, lift the ball overhead, micro bend to the left, inhale center, micro bend to the right, inhale center, to each side one more time. Inhale up, exhale, release down, roll the shoulders back. We're going to stretch our legs out. You can walk the carriage closer to you. And we'll put the heels over the top of the shoulder. Reach the arms out in front. We're going to pull the parents toward us and exhale. Inhale, lengthen. You can pull it up back away from your t-shirt as you pull up close. Let's do 3 more. Then we'll lengthen away, shoulders down. We'll twist to the left, pull the carriage close. Inhale, return. Then to the right. Return, let's keep on going. We want the knees and legs to be level and even the whole time. Let's do 4 more. Last one. Back to center. Let the shoulders rest for a moment. Then we'll reach the palms over the crown of the head. Micro bend to the left. Pull the carriage close. Inhale, center. Go to the right. Inhale, center. Three more. Back to center. Let's move the carriage. Palms to the close. Let's step straight down into the bow. And we'll step off to our right side. Let's set our ball on top of that box. And we'll slide the box a little closer to the carriage. Then let's kneel on the carriage facing the box. We'll bring our forearms down to the box. Let's take a couple breaths in cat-cow. To the back on the inhale, rounding on the exhale. Let's go back to a neutral spine. Moving between the palms of the hands. With our exhale, let's pull the thighs forward toward the box. Inhale, return. Tailbone under. Or keep it lifted. Exhale, scoot. As we scoot forward, let's press those palms into the ball. Three more. And let's close the carriage. We'll rest in a child's pose. Take some deep breath. For our next step, we can either do the same thing or more of a challenge. So let's return to our tabletop. If you'd like an extra challenge, curl your toes under, lift the knees halfway up the shoulder rest, and then move forward on the exhales. Three more. Let's return to rest in a child. Rise back up. Bring the palms onto the box. Let's slide the box forward. Still lift the hands. Bring the knees back just a little bit forward. Knees a little closer together than they were before. Let's slide our right leg out to the outside of them. Come forward. Bring the right knee through toward the box, rounding the back. Lift the right leg out to the forward, up to the right, and then to the underneath. Let's do a few more. 3 more. Next one. Bring that right knee down. Go to the other side. Touch your mouth for that room. Bring those good other knees around the back. Reach on the inhale. Scoop on the exhale. 3 more. Step down to our left. We'll take the ball with the ball right on it. We're going to turn it and put it back onto the carriage. And we'll hang our straps up. We're going to be careful. Take the ball between the inner thighs. Down the right and as well. Step down. Watch the way. We're going to unhook those straps one last time. Just let them drop into the well. We'll move to the side and position. We'll be on our left side with our left forearm on the headrest. Let's check those knees. Place our right foot up onto the board. And put the muscle in. We'll kick off. If we want to be a little more fancy here, we can add a little lift lower. Where we can kick back. Keep the torso really steady. You can also kick forward. Really quick. Let's do 4 more of whatever kind you want to do. Close the carriage. Let's roll up to a seated position. Just turn it forward a little bit. Scoot forward till both feet are flat on the ground. Then let's cross our right ankle above that left knee. Flex the toes toward the knee. We'll lengthen tall and then lean in, taking some deep breaths. And let's unwind, and we'll swivel or walk around to the other side. We can now come to the headrest. Left foot forward. Through your feet back from the face, from the shoulder around. We don't have your hands against the shoulder up. Let's get out from the ready. And keep it going just like this. Or we could add some little lift from water, whatever you. You can kick it out, or you speak your first to the level. You can take it forward. You can do more. Which one's let's just see. The car was equally flat on that. Let's kind of left ankle above the right knee. You can find in. Let's find one. Well, here the steps. We can put our headrest up. We're getting ready to lay down. You can take your tops down if you need to. Your low back. And we'll change our spring. Red and the blue. You can in the back or the red. We're going to do the stuff. This is good. You're there because you know. I do really want to blue there if you're wondering. Okay. So once you come down, take all the time you need to get centered. And whenever you're ready, we'll put your feet into the long loop. Once we're situated and we feel centered, we're going to start with a few lower lifts. We want to find that zone of core engagement and stay within that. Find a spot where we feel core. We'll do open and close a few times. Exhaling as you close. And remember about where this angle is, where you're in your core. And we'll put these two moves together. We'll do a lower lift and an open close. Then we come back to center. Let's bring the heels together for froggy. Then exhale, press. Do one more. We'll press away. Bring the feet parallel. Bend the knees right under the hips. And exhale, press. So remember what this move feels like and looks like with the glute parallel. We're going to come back to it. And let's stretch the legs away, heels together. We're going to do one froggy, a little bend and press. Then knees and feet close. And froggy. Three. Let's keep alternating. If you haven't felt your inner thighs yet today, you get one more chance right here. Let's do one more of each of these moves. Stretch those legs away. Let's do some circles, starting out small and gradually going to a bigger circle. When you're ready, change direction. Breathe deep. Let's come back to center. We'll bend the knees, take hold of the shins or the ankles, angle the soles of the feet toward each other, knees wide. If others your hips are back, then just come right out of it. Otherwise, we'll rest here for a few breaths. And we'll add a little stretch while we're here. So let's slowly stretch the left leg out to the left. Breathe deep. And let's bring that leg back. We'll slowly stretch the right leg out. Breathe deep. And bring that leg back to center. Let's take hold of the straps. We'll slip our feet out. And lift up to the board and we'll hang the straps up. Let's take a few breaths here. Gently swaying the knee to the side or taking any other stretch that would feel good. I've got one more good stretch for all of us. Let's come back to center, feet close together on the board. Slowly push back until the legs are straight. Then we'll slip one foot down toward the ground. Right around the string. If that's a little too intense, just bring your foot back onto the runner. Otherwise, we'll hold for a few breaths. Engage those core muscles. We'll bring that right foot back. And we'll bring the left foot down, finding a way down around the strings. Engage the abs. We'll bring that foot back to the board. And let's close the carriage. Let's put a hand right on the heart or both hands on the heart. Let's close the eyes. Take a few deep centering breaths. Notice the quality of energy present in your body. Let's invite this good energy to stay with us and to radiate outward to everyone whose lives we touch. Thank you all so much for sharing your morning. Namaste.